to say, once we got clarity how I held back, like I told him, by the 14th it would be a major development. By the 17th, I waited for the IRA individuals to get present. Now, since they were some of the ones you was bragging about, Ireland and Scotland going to be wiped off the map, you kept throwing in that aspect of the resemblance of the MMA fighter to try to emphasize that when you was doing the voiceovers and the remote control of the phone. As soon as that went, now you yelling, yo, you get him, you got him, and you see all the fumes, and next thing you know, now it's carbon monoxide pumping in my face because they want them to doze. But about half an hour, they were simulating the voice, again, going into that, but they can't do it how they want. Now, this shows what they do day in, day out on the fourth flag continuation, pushing. Now, they claim it's about mental health. They claim, oh, we trying to make him like he schizophrenic or whatnot. But you got to ask yourself something. When he's speaking out loud when it comes to the truth barrier, you got him in the same clothes that had your synthetic therapeutic cloning, you're replicating in these movie theater settings. You yell through there, come through there. You done had him throw away most clothes and terrorize through hallways, streets, and all that clothing, food, pots, knives, forks. So if a person's speaking out loud, the way you got him, you throwing the term, that would be, you know, if you claim that's your push, you're trying to scramble his head or whatever like that. Organ harvesting, that Ark of the Covenant Higgs box. But that's your claim. So why you keep stopping that? Why you yell, yo, get him, yo, you know, that would be something, you'd be like, yo, the way he had, got the do-rag face, that's perfect. No, it's because you know the truth and the numbers. You trying to portray to some to keep them on board. Yo, listen, we trying, you know, this little, yo, he extra touch. But in all actuality, what you're trying to do is push in the viewpoint so you can sneak in that political agenda, that racist agenda, that religious agenda, which you're already on countless records when you got major elements from MI5, MIT, Mossad, Interpol, different aspects last year clashing, telling you this is not good, it's not going to end well. You understand? You already know the clarity that was spinning through there. When you had individuals arguing, individuals from the Air Force and DOD, when they were speaking about, yo, listen, he going to cause a gang war, mafia war, religious war, racist war, military divide, military separation. Them was your words. Civil war, world war, space war. You know, through that Ark of the Covenant. I didn't learn about the Higgs-Boson connection until weeks later. See, the main shit y'all was arguing about was the Ark of the Covenant. But y'all used the organ harvesting as a way to push a person out of, you know, relevance contention like you did Troy Ford. You say you push him back and then you be like, for family care, why they ain't file a missing report? Same shit you kept pushing in reference to the Michaela Capes and PJ, how you set the St. Hubert situation up. Or how you bragged in reference, you know, you was doing the same kidnapping and, yo, this going to happen, that's going to happen. You did the same thing with Tory. That's somebody you keep yelling his brother name, keep yelling house. But you did the same shit with Tory, had him supposedly attacking the individual with a mask going in the hallway and then blowing child recent. So it show a pattern that's going to stand out to the world. That's not the time I'm on, though. Time I'm on is you got a lot of individuals bragging about this, that, and the third while they torture me day in, day out, doing the virtual aspect, and then you go into taking it in the virtual environments, the computer media reality when they coming through with the cloaks on, the agency individuals, and then they're actually like right now, you're freezing again. You just start filling my face up with fumes of carbon monoxide again. Oh, he too active, we need to slow him down. Instead, give him something. So I'm feeling all the pinches. That's usually there. You throw some fumes, you freeze them, make them get under the cover. You done moved all the sheets and shit. Yo, catch a picture out of work. Go out there, they probably done had you done seen them clean the house 3 times in 2 days. Probably go out there, it's that. It's irrelevant, it's not my crib, but it show under the torturous aspects of the Stockholm Syndrome, being a hostage victim where they making it look like his son, he doing that his own when you have no choice. Picture that. It's like when you coming through a simulation using this avatar format with the relatives, it's on the turn where if he don't comply, next you know, you think it's bad now, people gonna say it's mad videos, audios when they torching, beating on the 82-year-old, starving her, freezing her, have them beating, locking them in there, and then they raping, pulling the clothes down, through the cloaks and shit while I'm sitting there at night, pulling the pants down, making a strip neck and stand in. Imagine when he don't comply, meaning if he don't look here, look there, if you don't step, or if you don't skip a shower, if you don't skip brushing your teeth, it's what it is. Or when you go on the street, we're going to go right back to rotation, but it's a difference. See, people woke now. You had them sleep before you made it. Yo, he a thread, he experiment, he a sleep study. You know, you jumped over a dozen things. They like, yo, we heard everything in under the everything you could think of, but the truth. And now that the truth coming out, what they choosing to do, get them. But are you really paying somebody, you know, that they make the bus engines usually thing, mean talk too much, now I feel a pinch in my arm, maybe some more needles coming, they want them, you know, but you say if it's about psychiatry, when you talking out loud, you're supposed to be like, yo, record that, that's good, that'll work for us. Why do you seem to want to stop? Here come the yelling again from the simulation. Now they stop when I stop, but why do you seem to want to stop that? Because that's not the angle you're going. That's what you're manipulating people. And that's why you keep wanting to tap them in, tap them out. Because, you know, once you admit that, then everybody at 542 South 18 Newark, New Jersey, they got all the clarification they need to see that the same administration moved in. That was why it was the same individuals from the agency and shit that moved in. And they portrayed a positioning when they pushed it in reference to the false flag, because national security or police involved shooting, they wouldn't have to answer many questions. Once shit got backfired, that's when they started like, yo, listen, you gonna go with the rotation. It's gonna be, we're gonna chop this relative up. We're gonna sell his daughter into sex slavery. This one gonna go 17 years, some shit they were saying. And I showed, even with all that, you couldn't get a nigga to go in that bank, starving all. You had him take the hot dog and then had the individual confront me. See, that was how you played the trickery. Oh no, all that's paid for, you know, on the term like that, and he still got me getting attacked and tortured, food thrown on the ground and different shit, and then, yo, take that, and then he get the bag, it's supposed to be a donut, is whatnot, they said, out of the donut spot, the bag, and then shooting, yo, he picking up stuff in the street, you know, just doing, painting your picture, but it don't add up to what you said, add back up to what you so-called covering up, that false flag that you was caught in with the organ harvesting out in Newark, New Jersey, Philadelphia, Camden, D.C., Baltimore, St. Louis, as well as other places, as well as abroad, including Massachusetts, Middlesex County, Maine, New England, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Vermont. Rest up, Troy Ford. Be careful what you take and claim, full claim for, if you don't know the specifics with it. Because by now you can tell they don't have nobody best interests involved. They got the gift for gab and a bunch of flunkies who just want to be seen and heard.